I've created a lot of video presentations just like this one. So many of my connections are trainers, speakers, consultants, and salespeople, and they've asked me, Scott, I want to create videos just like you, but how do I do it? Here's a high-level overview of my 5-step video process. The first thing I do is create a mind map. Now, this allows me to get everything out of my head and to chunk it and see if I have any gaps. I rearrange things, elaborate on certain topics, and check the overall flow. When my mind map is complete, and this is key throughout the process, I share it with all the stakeholders for their input and sign off. You see, I often work across departments involving sales and marketing, product management, and even legal. Once they all agree with the topics to be covered, I move on to step number 2. From my mind map, I begin to talk through the presentation. I write my content in Evernote. Now that's because I write in batches from multiple devices. Keeping the script in Evernote allows it to be with me wherever I might be and add to it whenever inspiration strikes. After I write my script, I let it sit. I come back to it in a day or so with fresh eyes where I edit it down and make it as succinct as possible. You see, the average person speaks about 140 words per minute. So if the word count to my script is 560 words, I know I've got about a 4-minute video. I know writing a script might seem like a pain, but it allows you to run it by all the stakeholders again and get their approvals. And it streamlines your delivery when you're ready to shoot. When your script is approved, it's time to move to step number 3. With the final script, I craft the storyboard for how the video will look. I've created a widescreen presentation template following our branded colors along with image and text placeholders. I walk through the script and literally create a slide for each sentence or a sequence for builds. I create placeholders where any B-roll or screencast videos might appear. And finally, I monitor the flow so I know when I need to appear on camera to help break things up. With the storyboard complete, I submit it for approvals again, make any necessary changes, and get ready for step number 4. I have everything pre-configured in my home office here. I have mounted lights, a wired mic from the ceiling, and a camcorder all set. And yes, I shoot in front of a green screen too. I place the script in my iPad and use it as a teleprompter. I deliver it a few times and take the file from the camcorder and bring it into Final Cut Pro for editing. In Final Cut, I lay my delivery down. I sweeten the audio, apply the chroma key, and edit out any mistakes. I export my Keynote storyboard as images and import them into my project. I place the backgrounds underneath my delivery and the image stills, B-roll, and screencasts above my delivery. I adjust their durations to match my audio. With the pre-approved script and storyboard, really the video itself is pretty much a formality, but I always share a draft so the stakeholders can have their final approval before I move on to step number 5. There are 2 key ways to distribute your videos, YouTube and Vimeo. YouTube is great if you want the broadest possible reach or if you need to embed your video into PowerPoint presentation or some e-learning. I have to tell you though, I hate all the ads and cross promotions. But since it's a free service to us, it's their right to do whatever they want with our videos. For those reasons, I really like Vimeo Pro for video distribution. It won't have any ads and I can do 2 important things. 1, I can create portfolio pages where just my video or my group of videos appear. And yes, I can password protect these pages. And 2, I can replace my video down the road without having to go back and change all my links or embed code everywhere. And I gotta tell you, this is huge from a maintenance standpoint. For $200 a year, I gotta tell you, I think Vimeo Pro is a great deal. I know this was pretty quick and definitely not a detailed how-to guide, but hopefully it gave you some ideas to think about for your own video production. And tell you what, feel free to share this with your network too. Hey, I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments, and if you haven't already, feel free to reach out and connect with me. Thanks for watching.